listener note. This show contains adult content and strong language.
My name's Dolores. You heard of me? Or maybe you heard of Magic Hands? Magic Hands, Dolores Roach. I know what they say about me. I know they say I'm dangerous, huh? Well, I'll tell you my story. I'll tell you the real story of what happened up there and why I came all the way down here. I'll tell you all the gory details. I wasn't even out there very long. Maybe like only 3 months before I had to come down underground. 3 months of precious freedom in my precious New York City. That's what I'm paying for now. Because before that, I was in prison. I was at Bedford Hills Correctional Facility for Women for 16 motherfucking years of my life. Then bam, I'm just out. They gave me my clothes I was wearing when they took me, and they gave me $200. And they put me on the Metro North train from Bedford Hills to Grand Central Station. And let me tell you, by the time I get to Grand Central that day, I am fully freaking the fuck out. I'm having like a panic attack. So I just start walking. And I'm walking all the way across town through Times Square, up through Harlem, all the motherfucking way up to Washington Heights. And Broadway up there is so different. There's a gym up there now, a Planet fucking Fitness, with all these white chicks in spandex working out. They're all drinking green smoothies or some shit. And there's a Chase Bank where the diner was, and a T-Mobile where there used to be this cute little family-run bakery. And I finally get to my block, and there's my apartment building, there's my stoop. But the buzzer's not just those buttons anymore. Now it's like a scrolling screen or some shit.
Hello?
Hello? Is this 18?
Yes.
Does Dominic still live here?
Sorry, I just moved in here last year, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Hey, who you looking for?
I'm looking for Dominic.
Dominic who?
Dominic Alfonso.
Dominic Alfonso, huh?
Yeah, do you know him?
I never seen you around here before.
Well, I used to live right here with Dominic.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he used to run this block, and he would never let somebody working for him handle cash out in the open like that. That's how people get... Would you not blow your smoke in my face, please? Don't...
Ooh, you're a bitch, huh? Hard-ass bitch. Puta.
Hello?
Hi, look, there's a guy yelling at me out here, so...
Puta.
And I really don't know where else to go, and I'm...
That guy stands out there all day, every day. It's awful.
She buzzed me in. So I walked past my mailbox in the hall and up the 5 flights like I was just here yesterday. And it's this white girl. She got a Columbia sweatshirt on. She lives there with her boyfriend. They got a cat.
You said you used to live here?
Yes, yeah. And I just got out of... I was just, I've been out of the country for a minute.
Oh.
For 16 years, actually, so... But my boyfriend, I thought he might still live here.
You don't know where your boyfriend lives?
No, not... Well, when you put it that way, I guess he's not my boyfriend now, but, I just got a little lightheaded.
Do you need to sit down?
No. I'll be... Then I wouldn't be able to get back up.
Oh.
So once I find or once I get to where I'm going, wherever that turns out to be.
Do you have somebody you can call? Or...
You know what? Is it totally inappropriate for me to ask if I could use your bathroom real quick?
The bathroom?
Yeah. And her boyfriend's like glaring at her in cold, but she just shrugs at him. So I walk in. I can't even look at the place now. It'll break my heart. I'm just staring at the floor, walking to the bathroom. And then my whole body starts fully shaking just being in here. I'm having flashes of me and Dominic in that shower. Oh my God, I miss getting stoned and soaking in my shower. And then I get down behind the toilet. It's a different toilet seat now. It's not as nice, but there's that tile, that crack in the wall, our secret safety deposit box. It's still there. And it's a little stuck at first, but then that tile comes right out. And there's nothing there. Just dirt and concrete and a little dead spider. No Dominic and no apartment and no money. So I'm losing my shit, right? Like all the not crying I did for the last 16 years.
Are you okay?
Oh, you know, just some bad memories, man. I hope I didn't make you nervous. I really don't want to be that person. And I just get the fuck out of there. That fat dealer with the cigars eyeing me like a piece of meat. So I cut over to Amsterdam. There's a goddamn Starbucks on the corner now. With a bunch of hipster-looking motherfuckers. They're all on their computers. They got these little fucking earphones in. Even the laundromat's all nice now with like a neon sign and shit. But then I see, and I can't even believe it. Next to the laundromat, like a goddamn mirage, it's Empanada Loca.
This episode is brought to you by the new Starz comedy series, Now Apocalypse, executive produced by Steven Soderbergh. Follow Ulysses and his friends as they navigate dating app adventures and awkward hookups in Los Angeles. But do his foreboding dreams reveal a weird alien conspiracy? Or is he just smoking too much weed? Binge all episodes of Now Apocalypse on Starz or the Starz app. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. With Squarespace, you can create a beautiful website for just about anything. An event, a portfolio, an online store, or a blog. The other day, a few producers here at Gimlet got together to read from their blogs, and some of their posts went all the way back to high school.
I started a blog when I guess I was like a sophomore. It's called You Call This a Blog Title? ?
Oh yeah, very. Yeah.
Very self-aware.
Honestly, I couldn't think of a title and I thought it was clever. Okay, so the first post is titled, So Yeah. Hi, I kind of felt like starting a blog, so here it is. Don't really know what to write about, but I spent a lot of time designing it, so I felt I should probably post something. That's it.
That's
That's it?
that's the end of it?
Yeah.
Were there any tags?
No, just posted by Max Gibson at 10:57 p.m.
Ooh, up
that
late.
late night.
Yeah.
With Squarespace, you don't need to spend time designing, which leaves more time for blogging. Squarespace offers templates that allow you to change the look and feel of your site with just a few clicks. Sign up for a free trial at squarespace.com/Gimlet. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code GIMLET to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Empanada fucking loca! Dominic and me used to hang out at this place. Oh my God, this is like the first thing I've seen so far that's still here. And outside the door, there's this homeless man. He's holding the door open for people for change. He's skin and bones. His face is all splotchy, like meth skin, you know? He's only got a couple of teeth.
Help me get something to eat, young lady.
And my pops used to call me young lady. So I give this guy $5. I still got $1.95 left.
Gracias. God bless you.
And inside, Empanada Loca is exactly like it always was. Long, skinny room, 3 little red tables, and this long yellow counter with all the different kind of empanadas. They got ground beef, they got plantain and cheese, guava and cheese. That was my favorite. And a lasagna empanada, seafood empanada, pepperoni pizza empanada, one with caramel apple and shit. It's not called Empanada Loca for no reason, you know? And it's all written out on this big, like, dry erase board menu. That same fucking dry erase board menu. I think the only thing that's different is that this place was always packed. And right now, there's nobody fucking here. Except for this, like, teenage chick with the hairnet working behind the counter.
Welcome to Empanada Loca. We got a special going on, 3 for $5.
Hey, wait, are you a tranny? Oh, I couldn't tell at first, but...
I'm a transgender human being, thank you.
Right, that's what I... Oh, shit, did I just offend you?
Well, the word tranny is really offensive.
It is? I'm a little out of the loop on what's offensive these days. I didn't mean it.
However you meant it, the word's still offensive. And it's not your business anyway.
Okay, well, listen, honey, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. If anything, I was excited.
You want to buy something? We got a special going on, 3 for $5.
3 for $5, you said that. Thing is, I really don't have an appetite right now. Thanks, anyway. I just want to crawl into a hole and sleep. But I don't even have a hole to crawl into. There's nobody who even knows I'm out. So I turn to leave. That homeless guy's already got the door back open for me.
Dolores?
And I turn back around, and it's Luis. Fucking Luis Batista, the son of the guy who owns this place. He used to buy weed from us.
Holy fuck! It is you!
And he comes out from behind the counter. He's got an apron on, and he's really filled out. He's got some scruff now, his hair's sort of long. And he gives me a big hug, grabs me real tight, feels sort of nice, you know? It's been a minute since I've been hugged like that by a man, and he smells like not that good, but it makes me calm down a little.
Dolores Roach in the flesh! Man, I can't believe this. It's been like forever.
16 years.
16 years? You ain't aged a day. God damn, it's good to see you. My empanadas missed you.
And he already got this red basket. He's picking out all these different empanadas.
Keep an eye on things while I get caught up with this fine lady here. She and I go back.
Okay.
Come on, Dolores. You still got VIP access at Empanada Loca.
And he takes me back through the little kitchen. It's completely spotless, sparkling. And then down these wooden stairs. I remember this place. He lives in the basement apartment under Empanada Loca. It's cute, too. There's these pretty brick walls, and there's a red table in the living room like the ones upstairs in the shop.
Siéntate.
Hey, where's your pops?
Oh, he passed a few years back. Kidney shut down.
Damn, Luis, I'm really sorry. I like that old man.
Yeah, thanks. Just me now. End of the bloodline.
And I still don't have an appetite at all, but I don't want to be rude, you know? So I take a bite of this empanada, the guava and cheese, and it's the best thing I ever tasted in my life. And it really takes me back. I could almost smell Dominic in these empanadas. I miss him so fucking bad it hurts. So I take a bite of another empanada. This one's shredded chicken, and it's so fucking good. It's like totally intoxicating right now.
So when'd you get out?
That would be this morning.
You just got out this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Now I really gotta break out the good stuff. Wait. You gonna get drug tested?
Drug tested?
Yeah, like for parole or...
Mm-mm.
Since you just got out, they gonna check on you?
No, I have fulfilled the maximum requirements of my sentence. So, no, I'm done. Lucky me, huh?
Lucky you. Lucky me too, huh?
And he pulls out this cigar box. He's got all these jars of weed inside. And he pulls out his grinder. And he's got all these different colored blunt wrappers.
Wine flavor or blueberry?
And he rolls this fat-ass blunt while I'm eating like a fucking fifth empanada.
Yo, this strain is called Girl Scout cookies. About 60-40 indica sativa. It's a cross between OG Kush and Durban Poison, so, you know, it's sweet and it's a nice, even, full body high.
Whatever you say, man.
Here, I'll light it for you.
Wow. Holy shit. I'm not even coughing.
If you just got out, is this the first time you smoked in...
16 years now.
God damn. What an honor. Here.
This shit does taste like blueberry, Luis.
There it is. There it is. Here, drink.
Oh.
I found myself this albino guy.
Fuck.
I meet him in Midtown. He gets the good shit from a dispensary in Colorado.
Damn.
Yeah, well, you know, medical marijuana blew up the whole game while he was gone. I mean, you can't buy it legally in New York just yet, but all that primo shit from the legal states, the hydroponic green and the vapes and the tinctures and the candies, it's pretty easy to find by now. But those guys on your old block can't keep up, because even if they could supply the medical grade stuff, kind of people moving in around here now don't want to buy from some stranger on the street. They want to be catered to.
Like, what kind of people moving in around here?
White people, Dolores. White people.
Holy shit, my lips are all ringly.
Excuse me?
I tried to say greasy and tingly, and at the same time it came out ringly. Like sharded. Luis, I need to find Dominic.
Dominic? I ain't seen Dominic since the last time I saw you.
Seriously?
Yeah, nah. You don't know where he is?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I got no idea.
But I remember, like, right after you went in, I heard he had some kind of heart attack.
Oh, my God, what?
No, but he was still pretty young, you know, because then I started hearing he really went into witness protection. No shit.
Witness protection?
Yeah, but then people was saying he moved to Oregon to work at a fucking grow house or something. So nobody knows what they talking about. They just know he ain't here.
God damn it. God damn it!
Hey, no, come on, it's okay. Come on.
No, it's not fucking okay, Luis. I gave up 16 years of my life to protect his ass. And now there's these fucking kids living in our apartment, and all our money's gone. And I don't have shit, Luis. I got a record and $195 to my name. And no, where the fuck am I supposed to go now, huh?
What do you mean all our money's gone?
The tile behind the toilet, everything I saved up for 5 years. God damn it, Dominic!
Wait, but wasn't it Dominic that... What the fuck actually happened to you that day?
Shit went down, Luis. Because that's what shit does. Because there'd been that bust in the unit down the block where we kept the shit that came in from California, remember?
Yeah, no doubt.
So there was this big new shipment coming. And Dominic says we got to keep it at our place just for now. And that definitely sounds, risky to me. But 50 pounds of weed comes in and we put it in the closet in our bedroom just for now. And Dominic goes out and I go meet this guy downstairs, a new customer. I never met him. but he'd been referred by somebody.
Right.
And he looks like any one of us, but he wants to buy more weed than I got on me at the time.
Uh-oh.
Right. And he's pretty fucking friendly, and I'm pretty fucking trusting.
Oh, Dolores.
So I say he can come upstairs with me.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna make somebody wait in the doorway, Luis. That looks even more suspicious.
Yeah, but...
Then as soon as we get inside, a bunch of cops fucking swarm the place. Asshole was undercover.
Yeah. Damn.
They said I was violent. They said I shoved my elbow in this one cop's chest. Maybe I did, but, like, they're in my house. What the fuck do they expect?
But where the hell was Dominic?
Well, I call his ass as soon as I get downtown, but he doesn't answer. And then they start asking me about him. They want me to make a deal, but I'm not gonna do that to Dominic. I would never do that to Dominic. So I say I never heard of him, and I take the rap, because that's what you do. And because I fucked up, okay? I know I fucked up.
Yeah, but you're not the
And
one.
then I'm thinking he knows they're watching now, right? And that's why he never picks up the phone. He's got to lay low for a minute. I'm going to take this one for both of us, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to pick up where we're going to get married, like he said we would, and move to Jersey and stop smoking weed and just start popping out kids. Because that was our plan, me and Dominic. That was our fucking plan. They gave me 16 years for possession with intent and assaulting a cop. 16 years of my life at Bedford Hills. For what? For being a female with brown skin selling a plant that's about to be legal now anyway? And I don't hear a word from that cocksucker motherfucker Dominic in 16 years.
Yeah, but with literally not a word?
Not a fucking word. So I'm thinking, like, maybe he got busted too. And how the fuck would I even know? I was totally cut off, you know?
What about your family?
Fuck no. I got no family left, man.
Oh, I thought you had.
My mom died when I was 9. She was a cop. She got shot on duty in a drug bust, funny enough. Not that it's funny, it's just fucking ironic. And my dad, after that, he was a doorman on the Upper West Side. And I mean, I don't even think he was an alcoholic. I just think he was fucked up because his wife got shot, you know? I'm the one who found him, too. Choked on his own vomit. He had eaten a... You know what? Why am I blanking out on what it was? He was just drinking, gorge himself. You know, just intake. It's fucking America. He didn't even know he needed to stop. A shish kebab. That's what it was. Anyway, my dad choked to death on his own vomit.
Dolores, that's horrible.
It's just my life, Luis. So now my mom's family, the Jewish side, still in Venezuela, the other side's in Barbados. I don't really know any of them. And my dad was German and Mexican, and as far as I know, his parents had stopped speaking to him before I was even born.
Why did I think he was Puerto Rican?
I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm from fucking everywhere, but I don't belong anywhere.
You belong in New York City, and you could stay here.
Well, honestly, Luis, if I could just crash on your couch for tonight...
Nah, my dad's bedroom, still empty. Just sitting there. And I was already thinking about renting it out to make a little extra cash. So...
But I don't have any money.
Don't worry about rent, okay? I got you.
What the fuck am I gonna do? I don't want to have to sell weed again, Luis. I want to be above board for once.
All right, well, shit, I put you to work in the shop, but business is fucked, man. But you can have that room as long as you want. Your own bathroom, too, believe it or not. And I could feed you, smoke you out, just kidding, or not. Be nice to have you around, man. More and more people gone now.
You'd really let me stay here for free?
Not only would I let you, I'm asking you to.
But why would you do that for me?
Because I missed you, Dolores Roach.
And he gives me a napkin. I guess my eyes are watering, and I'm stoned, but I still feel like nauseous because I ate way too much, way too fast. And this man I used to know is being so... He's treating me like family. And he stubs out that blunt. He's cleaning up my trash, my boogered up napkins. Like he's cleaning up my shitty diaper, basically. And then he takes me back to his dad's bedroom. There's a little twin bed with this pale green sheet on it. And there's a big stack of boxes in the corner.
Private bathrooms right in there. I should get back to work. Beef don't ground itself. But you need anything at all? Come get me, all right?
I will. Hey, Luis.
Yeah.
Did your dad die in this room?
Yeah. Yep, he did. Does that bother you?
No.
It was peaceful in his sleep.
It don't bother me. Don't bother me. I was just wondering.
Okay. Well, if you need anything.
I know. Thanks, man. Seriously. I owe you.
You don't owe me nothing.
And he goes back upstairs. And I'm sitting on his dad's bed. There's a window, but it's the basement. And there's thick black bars on the window. Like, might as well be prison, you know, which feels sort of safe, actually, down here, you know.
Okay, would
like
you sleep in someone's house?
The bathroom's pretty
in someone's
small.
room
There's no tub,
where
just
someone died.
One of those corner showers, and there's clean
Peaceful sleep.
towels under the sink. So I take a shower. Yeah. Alone.
Yeah.
With the door locked.
Yeah.
Stoned. For the first time in 16 years. I'm in there for like an hour, just
I don't know.
soaking in that hot water. And
I
the
have
sun's still
standards.
up, and I get all curled up in that little bed with the green sheet. Clean, cozy, feeling sort of safe. Think about Dominic. Think about my girl at Bedford Hills, Tabitha, and how this is gonna be my first night without her in a very fucking long time. And think about Luis's dad dying in this room, peacefully. Of course, I had no idea right then how many more people were about to die in this room. Maybe not so peacefully.
The Horror of Dolores Roach, created by Aaron Mark, with Daphne Rubin Vega, Bobby Cannavale, Abigail Spencer, David Zayas, John Douglas Thompson, and Keita Updike. Written and directed by Aaron Mark. Executive produced by Mimi O'Donnell. Produced by Katie Pastor, Matthew Boll, and Daphne Rubin Vega. Associate produced by M.R. Daniel. Sound design by Haley Shaw. Foley recording by Nico Osborne. Mixed by Matthew Boll. Score by Allison Leighton Brown. The Horror of Dolores Roach is a production of Gimlet Media.
Thanks to our sponsor, 3.5 Degrees, The Power of Connection, an original podcast from Facebook. Each episode follows the story of two different business leaders and the conversation that happens when they meet each other for the first time. Subscribe to 3.5 Degrees on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks to our sponsor, Squarespace. To build your next website in minutes, go to squarespace.com/Gimlet for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code GIMLET to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
What time is it, Luis?
It's 1:19.
In the morning?
Nah, Dolores. It's lunchtime.
Fuck. Those smell good.
Shredded chicken empanada, guayaba and cheese empanada, and chocolate mint empanada.
chocolate mint empanada.
Hey, rules are made to be broken, Dolores.
So he gives me that same red basket. These empanadas he makes are like crack. Seriously, he's a fucking artist. And he relights that blueberry blunt from last night, the Girl Scout cookies hybrid, right? So I take a couple of hits and he takes more than a couple of hits.
The thing is, I was just thinking about you the other day. Thinking about like you being out of prison, probably married by now, probably with a bunch of kids and like a nice house somewhere. But then bam, here you are. Cause I always like, shit, back in the day, I sort of like, I mean, you was always like,
What?
Nah, never mind. You want to take a walk over to the river with me? It's a gorgeous day.
I gotta go back to bed, Luis.
Back to bed? I thought you was gonna go conquer the world now.
Did I say that? Did I say conquer the world?
You gotta get outside, Dolores. You free now.
All due respect, Luis, that's pretty fucking naive.
Okay, well, I take your point there, but listen, it's a nice day. Go enjoy it. Because you get to enjoy it from now on.
But see, I'm scared to go out there now. That's where I fuck my life apart. I'd rather stay underground in the basement, just getting stoned and eating empanadas with Luis and soaking in that shower for hours at a time. So the more he tells me I gotta go face the world, the more I just wanna curl up in that bed and die right there where his old man did. But after like a full week of this like total hibernation, he sends that chick down with my red basket of empanadas.
Luis says he still can't get you to go outside, so I should try.
She's got these long nails with these amazing points. They're painted, they look like marble, all silvery. They're fierce as fuck.
Lucky Nail over on Broadway, right by the subway?
Oh my God, this is so good. You want?
No, thank you. I just had a protein bar.
Oh. You what?
I don't smoke.
Oh, shit. How old are you?
I'm 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it wasn't until I was 18 I started smoking weed. But that was old for New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I was a pretty straight-laced kid. You just gonna sit there watching me?
My mom's up at Hudson.
Hudson?
Hudson Correctional Facility?
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, since I was 11.
Wow, that's rough.
So, like, I just wanted to put it out there, because Luis told me what happened to you, and how you got nowhere to go. If my mom got back and we were just gone, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Thanks, Chica.
Nellie.
Hey, Nellie. Thank you, Nellie. You don't have to worry about me. It's just a little culture shock, you know. And maybe a little agoraphobia, you know. No way through it, but through it, right?
Agoraphobia is no joke, though. My grandmother hasn't left the building in 3 years.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
She hasn't left this building?
Yeah, we live on the 3rd floor.
Oh, you do?
That's the only reason why Luis hired me. My grandmother's lived here like 20 years. I just moved in when my mom went to Hudson.
What's your grandmother's name?
Sophia Morris in 3F.
I probably used to know her.
You wouldn't recognize her now. She's like 400 pounds. And it's a walk-up, so like between the weight and the lungs and the heart and the diabetes, she can barely even walk to the bathroom by herself anymore.
Are you making this up to make me go outside?
No. I mean, yes, I'm telling you this to get you to go outside,
hi?
but I'm not making it up.
Oh, no,
Damn.
I'm sorry.
You know what? I should get the fuck out of here for a minute, right?
You should.
Say hi, I'm Frida.
You want some company?
I'm Frida, and I really just...
So Nellie comes
love
outside with me.
kisses. Yes,
Thank
the
you, sir.
kisses.
Gracias,
And loves.
mamita.
Good girl,
You
my
know he lives underground,
Frida.
right?
Here,
Who?
I know.
Jeremiah, the guy who's always outside the shop. He comes up here during the day, but he sleeps underground with the mole people.
Is that still a thing?
Oh,
Number
yeah.
two
There's this
adopt.
big spike in homelessness.
Okay.
There's gotta be more people living underground than ever.
Damn. And Jeremiah's really one of them?
He's one of the ones who just goes to sleep underground at night. But some of those mole people, some of them never come back up.
This episode is brought to you by the new Stars comedy series, Now Apocalypse, executive produced by Steven Soderbergh. Follow Ulysses and his friends as they navigate dating app adventures and awkward hookups in Los Angeles. But do his foreboding dreams reveal a weird alien conspiracy? Or is he just smoking too much weed? Binge all episodes of Now Apocalypse on Stars or the Stars app. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. With Squarespace, you can create a beautiful website for just about anything. An event, a portfolio, an online store, or a blog. The other day, a few producers here at Gimlet got together to read from their blogs, and some of their posts went all the way back to high school.
I started a blog when I guess I was like a sophomore. It's called "You Call This a Blog Title?" Question mark.
Oh yeah,
Very self-aware.
Honestly, I couldn't think of a title, and I thought it was clever. Okay, so the first post is titled "So Yeah."
They're so sweet.
Hi, I kind of felt like starting a blog, so here it is. Don't really know what to write about, but I spent a lot of time designing
I'm
it, so
stuck
I
on
felt
these
I should
lights.
probably post something. That's it.
That's
That's it?
that's the end of it?
Yeah.
Were there any tags?
No, just posted by Max Gibson at 10:57 p.m.
Ooh, up
that
late.
late night.
Yeah.
You wanna go
With
down?
Squarespace,
Go
you
down.
don't need to spend time designing,
Okay.
which leaves more time for blogging. Squarespace offers templates that allow you to change the look and feel of your site with just a few clicks. Sign up for a free trial at squarespace.com/gimlet. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code GIMLET to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
So Nelly takes me to this discount department store called El Mundo. It's 3 floors, so I could buy myself some new shirts and some underwear and shit. Nelly wants an eyeliner. I buy it for her because I still got $100 left. And she's making me feel she's making me wonder what me and Dominic's kids would have. And then she says she wants to take me for an iced coffee.
Nellie?
Oh, I'll get our drinks.
She insists on treating me.
Here's yours. What's wrong? Shh. Dolores.
Over there, online for the bathroom. He's here. Fuck. I thought it was him.
Who?
Dominic. I thought it was Dominic.
Dominic is your...
I really thought it was him.
Here, sit.
Thanks. Dominic was my... I lived with him for 5 years. Just over there, around the corner, till I went to prison. Spent the happiest 5 years of my life with that man.
How'd you meet him?
Boy, how did I? Well, I had this friend at Hunter, this Australian chick named Georgie, because I did 2 years at Hunter College before my dad died.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was gonna be an urban planner. What do you think about that?
An urban planner, huh?
Yes, indeed. And look at me now. Anyway, so Georgie wants to buy some weed, right? But I'm not gonna let her go alone. I mean, she's Australian, right?
Sure.
It was sketchy as fuck around here back in the day, back in the 90s. That block was always lined with guys, dealers, right? Up and down the block. This was a spot. And so Georgie says, we're looking for this guy with a purple hat. And he's standing on the stoop by himself. He's the only one not catcalling us. And he's got the smoothest cheeks I ever seen in my life. Just the smoothest fucking skin. And the prettiest, most perfect teeth. And he's big. He's thick, right? Not like the rest of these guys on the block. They're all rail thin or fat as fuck, But this guy with the purple hat, and he looks right at me. His shiny green eyes stops my fucking heart. And he's like, so you got my number now. And he shakes my hand. And his fingers are like fucking sausages, you know, okay? So, like, you know, I'm imagining things, right? So I'm hanging out with Georgie a lot, right? Trying to get through all this weed so we could call him up again. And then I tell her if she gives me the money, I'll go pick it up for her. You feel me, right? So I go back to the stoop by myself, and he's telling me how he lives upstairs in that building. And do I want to come up for a free sample?
Oh, shit.
So I go upstairs with him, right? His place is nice and spotless. Not like I thought it was gonna be, because the block is such a shithole. And I was always very shy, like sexually. Like I never instigated anything myself ever. But here I am with Dominic and something. I'm like a whole other person. Not to make it sound like it was just the sex, okay? And this is the part you have to understand. I love that man so fucking much. And yeah, he was a mid-level career drug dealer, but I respected Dominic, okay? Because he didn't give a fuck what anybody wanted him to do. He didn't give a fuck if anybody judged him or didn't like him, whatever. He had his life, he made his money, and he enjoyed himself. And he really took care of me. My dad was drinking a lot by that time, like a lot. My dad could barely do his job. He could take care of me. Dominic's the one who helped me study. Dominic rubbed my shoulders.
Sweetheart.
Dominic cooked for me. My
Say
dad
hi
never cooked for me.
to
My
me.
dad. My dad was gone before he was
I know.
gone, you know?
Okay, this is Penny Lane.
So when he
She
died,
hates
that's why I
me.
moved in with
She
Dominic
grinds
so
her
quick, 'cause I had to
teeth
drop
when I'm
out of school.
around. I
had to
don't know
vacate
why.
the place I grew up in,
I don't know
downtown.
why, but I
That's
love
pretty much
her
falling
so
the fuck
much.
apart. Of course.
She asks for
And now I
daily
gotta pay back my
walks.
student loans on top of all that. So of course Dominic's
what
like,
else?
work for me,
Yeah,
work
we
from
do
home,
work around.
pay off your
It's kinda
debt,
nice.
save some money, stay out of the system.
We're not gonna go on a
So
walk
I start
now,
dealing for
sorry.
Dominic, right? And I pay off my loans pretty quick.
Did
with
I tell you
cashier's
the other day
checks,
that,
of course, because Dominic
she-
never had a bank account.
What was it? I came back from walking Debbie.
There's
Debbie's our
this
dog.
loose tile
I came back from
behind
walking
our
Debbie,
toilet.
and
You gotta dig
she
it out
stayed
with your
right out
finger.
there.
Inside,
Well, I think
there's
you
a hole
left
in the wall,
for
and that's
work
where
or
the
something.
stacks are, the cash.
She,
Thousands
I came back and
of
she was just
dollars.
sitting there,
And nobody knows about
her little
this but
granny
me.
style,
And this is our future, you know? I mean, we
right
had
by
a
the door,
plan,
and
me
I think she was
Dominic. We
asking
got
for a
plan.
walk. It was really cute.
It's so fucking intense being back here, man. It's so different now, but it's like it all just happened last week. I gotta get a job.
Doing what?
Fuck if I know. I just want to be above board.
Above board?
Okay.
You want to be a barista?
A what?
A barista. There's a now hiring sign on that window.
Oh, like what, work here at Starbucks?
Well, why not? It's just down the street from our building, and it's got to be better than working at Empanada Loca. At Starbucks, at least you get, like, benefits and tips. Barely anybody comes into Empanada Loca anymore, and the ones that do sure as hell don't tip.
So I fill out an application to work at Starbucks. Why not? I'm friendly. I was in the service industry. I could get people their coffee. I could live with that for now. I get Jeremiah another $5.
You're always generous, ma'am.
Now it's ma'am. My name's Dolores.
Dolores. God bless you.
And your name's Jeremiah, huh?
Yes. Jeremiah.
And when he smiles at me, he keeps his lips together, like he doesn't want me to see how bad his teeth are, you know? But I'm starting to feel cautiously optimistic, or at least a little less apocalyptic. But then that next morning, while I'm taking my shower... What? God damn it! Where's Luis?
He went to meet his dealer in Midtown.
Is the water shut off up here too?
Shit. Again?
Again? I was just in the shower and it like...
it's off. Damn, we just gotta wait it out.
What are you talking about?
Well, the building got sold just like a couple months ago.
So what, they jacked up the rent?
First, he offered to buy out all our leases for like very little money. But a couple people just took the buyouts and left. And he wants Luis out, so he's been pulling this kind of stuff with the water and like he's gonna sue him if he doesn't leave.
Is that legal?
Fuck legal. There's no customers here anyway. Please, it's just a matter of time and this place will be another bougie health food store. Just watch.
Fuck.
Oh, sorry, Dee. Guess you thought you could just relax for a second.
Listen, chica, I'll be just fine.
You submitted your application when?
Just yesterday afternoon. Is that too soon to follow up? I sort of thought
Well, I actually just got hired this morning, so...
Oh.
I think that position is filled now.
Oh, right, because they hired you.
I mean, I think so. They hired me on the spot. I assume it was that same position.
Uh-huh. So can I ask you something? Are you like a coffee expert,
Oh,
or...
no, God, no.
You never worked at a Starbucks before?
No.
Okay, so... And you're 23?
22.
22, okay. I was close. Well, that's great, honey, okay? So that's what I'm up against to work at Starbucks, huh? I'm a marine biologist.
Oh, really?
No. It's not even a white girl this time. Damn. I am so fucking worthless. And I am such an asshole. Jeremiah's not here. Maybe he already went underground for the night.
Water's back.
Good.
And so's Luis downstairs.
Good. Thanks, Mamita.
There she is. Come here. I just got this one today. It's called Skittles.
Excuse me?
Skittles. Like Skittles with a Z, yo. Because it's supposed to be fruity. It's from grape ape and grapefruit. The strain, grapefruit. It's indica dominant, which really isn't my thing usually, but it won a bunch of awards, so...
I sold weed for 5 years, Luis, and I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, that's delicious. So sweet.
So the, water today, you want to tell me about that?
The water? Oh, it's back on now. Here.
I know about the new landlord, Luis. Oh, shit. That is sweet, isn't it?
I know, right? Okay, but listen, the new landlord is not a secret, okay? I wasn't, like, keeping that from you, but you got enough you're going through. I didn't want you to worry.
Do I need to worry?
Hell no, it's New York City, baby. I got a lease.
But you're being harassed by your landlord.
Nah, he's just making a point.
By turning off the water in the middle of the day, that's not making a point. That's sabotage.
No, come on, it's not a...
It is. It's sabotage of your establishment. What else has he done?
I don't know. He did call the health department on us, but that fucking kitchen's immaculate. They didn't find one goddamn violation.
Uh-huh.
Can't change the locks, though, because that'd be illegal.
And all this started when?
Just like a couple of months ago. But listen, this building has changed hands a bunch over the years. It's just never been worth more than we was paying. And even, I mean, sometimes the last landlord just let me slide because of my pops.
Really?
Well, honestly, they've been letting me slide for a while now. Like, I haven't really been paying rent for like maybe 6 months or like, actually, it's been about a year since I paid rent.
What?
Yeah, about a year. Nah, maybe like about almost 2 years.
You haven't paid rent in 2 years?
Well, nobody seemed to care. We got behind when my dad was sick, and we've been here so long, you know, so they sort of just let us pay what we could. Nobody else wanted this place anyway, Dolores. But now, yo, this area is blowing up. And this new motherfucker who bought the building, he's based in fucking Crown Heights, Brooklyn. He don't know jack shit about this neighborhood. And the buyout he offered, I mean, that shit was offensive. I know what my lease is worth now, and so does he. For that buyout, I couldn't even rent a fucking U-Haul. But yo, that's not even the point, all right? Even if he was gonna give me $1 million for this place, I ain't going nowhere. This place was an empanada shop when I was born. It's gonna be an empanada shop when I die.
Are you telling me you're squatting here?
Fuck no, I ain't squatting. This is my family home.
But you don't own the real estate.
So?
And you haven't been paying rent.
But nobody's been charging me rent till like 2 months ago. It's New York City, man. I've been here long enough. I can stay here now, unless he goes through a whole legal process, and that could take like a year, and it's expensive, so he ain't gonna wanna do that.
Right, so you're squatting.
Fine, okay, I'm fucking squatting, okay? I'm squatting in my own home. But freaking the fuck out about it. Why you think I've been smoking so much weed?
I just thought that's how much weed you smoke.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, man.
You know what? Though, you know, maybe you just don't need to...
Well, maybe I should just give him a head start, Dolores, you know? Just crank up that deep fryer, burn this whole motherfucker down, take the insurance money, start all over, you know? But see, that's destructive, right? And I take pride in trying to be a productive person, okay?
Okay, but Luis, okay? Oh, no. Just, Jesus, okay.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
Honey, take a breath. You gotta breathe.
I mean, I can't catch...
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, fuck. Damn, Dolores, that feels good.
Your shoulders are fucking tense, Luis. And your neck is all jacked up, too.
Yeah, I got a bad neck. Oh.
Yeah, that's a knot, huh?
Sweet Jesus. How'd you get so good at that?
Well, I used to give massages for commissary at Bedford Hills.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My girl in there, Tabitha, she was a masseuse on the outside. But she couldn't do it no more, so she taught me.
Oh, how come she couldn't do it?
Because she got her hands cut off.
No, she didn't.
She got her hands cut off, absolutely. Anyway, they used to call me Magic Hands, Dolores.
For real?
Yep. Did it over a decade. And there were some angry bitches in there, let me tell you. But not one of them could I not turn to mush with these hands.
So what, you can't do it now?
Well, I don't have the money to get a license or anything, but I put in an application at Starbucks. But they didn't hire me, so I'll keep looking
around.
But
just get massages down here, yo. You make it cash only, you stay out of the system, who gonna stop you? Dolores, you got a gift here, okay? You got magic hands. Because a fucking massage? Shit, I don't think there's anywhere around here to get a massage. I bet people would come.
Well, you're just a fucking entrepreneur, huh, Luis? Just a fucking stone entrepreneur.
Hey, I get good ideas when I'm stoned. I had this blunt wrap, it tasted like an onion. That's when I came up with the buffalo chicken empanada. Wow, why is that funny to you?
Okay, but listen.
I'm not joking.
Oh, I know you're not, but I gotta be above board from now on.
Above what board? What fucking board?
The board, Luis.
Nah, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Look, we've been shoved under the board, Dolores. Why are we still trying to climb above it? Yo, I was born in this place. I knew how to make an empanada before I could tie my fucking shoe. Does that mean I think I shouldn't have to pay rent? No. But does it mean I feel entitled to stay here under some kind of reasonable agreement with respect to the legacy of my fucking family? Yes, it sure as fuck does. We get to be entitled to, man. There is shit we are entitled to, too. Just based on, like, breathing.
You are so stoned.
Well, you know what? I would rather have my mind altered by a plant made by God that the FBI infiltrated into our community in order to lock us up than by the system that benefits from us being locked up. The fucking system that we are not only stuck in, but whose fucking taint I'm tired of trying to lick, okay? Man, you got your two hands. You a responsible adult human being who was served her time for some shit that really wasn't even your fault in the first place. And now you gotta pay a bunch of money and jump through a bunch of hoops so you can get permission to make a living off of your own hands? Shit. And then get taxed on it? Nah, fuck that. Gotta stop asking for permission, Dolores. Nobody's ever gonna give us permission for jack shit, man. Or if they do, they're gonna track our asses. They're gonna wring us out for every last cent they could squeeze until the day we die. An old man with useless kidneys, gasping for breath, convulsing, rolling in our own shit, literally our own shit, in a twin bed in the basement under an empty empanada shop.
You told me peacefully in his sleep.
Dolores, we gotta start taking our own fucking lives back. And we're gonna start with those fucking magic hands of yours.
But then he just sort of looks at me. He's staring at my legs, and then he makes this, like, slurping sound. And then he, like, sucks the drool back up in his mouth, and then he gets up. He puts his hands in his pockets, and he just walks out of the room. Next morning, he brings me outside. On the window, there's this, like, random sheet of paper with a big blue letter A, and right next to it, he taped up a little sign, handwritten in red and black Sharpie. Massages by Magic Hands Dolores, under Empanada Loca.
The Horror of Dolores Roach, created by Aaron Mark, with Daphne Rubin Vega, Bobby Cannavale, Keita Updike, John Douglas Thompson, and Giselle Jimenez. Written and directed by Aaron Mark. Executive produced by Mimi O'Donnell. Produced by Katie Pastor, Matthew Boll, and Daphne Rubin Vega. Associate produced by M.R. Daniel. Sound design by Haley Shaw. Foley recording by Nico Osborne. Mixed by Matthew Boll. Score by Allison Leighton Brown. The Horror of Dolores Roach is a production of Gimlet Media.
Thanks to our sponsor, 3.5 Degrees, The Power of Connection, an original podcast from Facebook. Each episode follows the story of two different business leaders and the conversation that happens when they meet each other for the first time. Subscribe to 3.5 Degrees on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks to our sponsor, Squarespace. To build your next website in minutes, go to squarespace.com/Gimlet for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code GIMLET to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
This episode is brought to you by Plug Into the Present, a campaign raising awareness about electric vehicles. With around 200 miles of range and more variety to choose from than ever, the future of driving is already here. Learn more about electric vehicles at plugintothepresent.com.
A listener note. This show contains adult content and strong language.
So Luis put that little sign up on the shop window, Massages by Magic Hands Dolores, under Empanada Loca. And then he's surprised when nobody comes. Like it's not just some busted handwritten note on the back of a fucking menu anyway. But he sends Nellie down. I say, I'll do Nellie, why not? So she puts on some music from her phone, and she sits down on my bed. on Luis's dad's twin bed where the old man died.
Oh my God, Dolores, you're crazy talented. Damn. But wait, I don't get, like, if Tabitha had no hands, how could she teach you how to...
'Cause when I put my hands on her, she could tell exactly what muscle I was touching. And so she could talk me through it.
I really needed this right now. I had another fight with my grandmother this morning. Just more of the same shit. She's really got to go to the doctor soon. But she won't leave the building. Anyway, you got this very calming thing about you yourself.
That's very sweet, honey. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell everybody I know to come down to Magic Hands Dolores under Empanada Loca. I'm gonna help you get some clients, Dee.
And not even a couple of hours later?
Hello?
It's this, like, skinny, bald hipster dude with a mustache.
Nellie said it was $20 for a half hour.
Oh, are you the guy who just moved in across from her?
Yes, indeed.
On the 3rd floor, right?
3rd floor, yes, indeed. I'm Caleb Seltzer.
Caleb
Seltzer.
Caleb Seltzer. I'm Dolores Roach.
Roche, like R-O-C-H-E?
R-O-A-C-H.
Oh, like Roach.
Used to be Rocha, but my pops was trying to Caucasianize himself for a schmuck. Still died broke and drunk in a mouthful of his own vomit, so I don't know what good it did him.
Oh, that's great. That really resonates with me.
Oh, it resonates?
Well, my novel, it was originally called Joie de Vivre, but then my publisher said the title had to be in English. Anyway, I know of what you speak. Like about the pressure to conform to the dominant cultural identity, and that conformity just, like, backfiring for everyone.
I don't know if that's really the same thing, but okay. Have a seat.
Oh, just on the bed here?
Yeah, you know what? I happen to be in between massage tables today, so I gotta use this little bed here, just for now. But it's really, it's unusually firm, if you want to know the truth, and the sheets are clean.
Sure. What the hell?
And you can undress to the level of your comfort.
Okay.
And do you have any particular music you'd like to hear? Or some clients prefer silence.
Nah, I don't need music.
Okay, good. That's great, because I'm actually in between CD players today, too, so... Is that funny?
I mean, aren't we all?
Aren't we? Are we? All? I don't know. We don't have to talk during this, though, okay?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is the first non-shitty surprise about this building since I moved in. A cheap masseuse in the basement.
Where'd you move from?
Oh, I've been in Hell's Kitchen since I came to New York in '05. Well, all my friends went out to Brooklyn or to Queens or, God forbid, Jersey. I've stayed in Manhattan, and I've been very proud of that. I love this island, but, being priced out. Rent spiked, income's plummeted. It's either move up here or leave the borough.
So for you, this is slumming it, huh?
For me, this is a death.
Sure, girl.
See, for me, this is a birth. This freckly back motherfucker is snobby as hell, but he's my first client I didn't already know, who pays me real, actual United States currency. For me, this is a goddamn triumph.
Hey.
This episode is brought to you by the new Stars comedy
She's giving
series
this guy
Now
a
Apocalypse.
massage.
Executive produced by Steven
He's like,
Soderbergh. Follow
asshole.
Ulysses and his friends as they navigate dating app adventures and awkward hookups in Los Angeles. But do his foreboding dreams reveal a weird alien conspiracy? Or is he just smoking too much weed? Binge all episodes of Now Apocalypse on Stars or the Stars app. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. With Squarespace, you can create a beautiful website for just about anything. An event, a portfolio, an online store, or a blog. The other day, a few producers here at Gimlet got together to read from their blogs, and some of their posts went all the way back to high school.
I started a blog when I guess I was like a sophomore. It's called "You Call This a Blog Title?" ?
Oh yeah, very.
Very self-aware.
Honestly, I couldn't think of a title and I thought it was clever. Okay, so the first post is titled "So Yeah." Hi, I kind of felt